Within each entrepreneur burns a radiant flame, a divine power that transcends the ordinary and touches the miraculous. This power, subtle yet unstoppable, resides in the thought, the word, and the deed. It is the power to shape destiny, to create realities, and to command life itself. To succeed, the entrepreneur must learn not merely to wish or hope, but to wield this power with clarity, authority, and reverence. Power, when rightly used, is a force of nature. Misused, it becomes a tempest that scatters dreams to the wind. Imagine the words you speak as seeds cast into the fertile soil of your mind and the universe beyond. Each utterance is a declaration of intent, a command to the unseen world. When you speak with certainty, with the firm conviction of a leader who knows that what they desire is already theirs, you plant seeds that blossom into success. But beware, for careless words are like weeds that choke the garden of your ambitions. Negative talk, doubt, and fear whisper destruction into the soil where your dreams are meant to grow. You must guard your speech fiercely, for it is the language through which your inner power commands the outer world. This power does not come from external forces, but from the recognition of your own divine authority. When you grasp this, you begin to understand that no obstacle, no competitor, no circumstance can ultimately stand against you unless you allow it. The entrepreneur who understands the law of right use of power stands tall in the knowledge that their will, backed by clear intention and unwavering faith, shapes the reality around them. This is no idle boast but a profound spiritual truth. The universe responds to your inner decree as water responds to the shape of its container. Yet, power must be wielded with wisdom and integrity. It is not a tool for manipulation or selfish gain, but a sacred trust. Speak your goals as if they are already fulfilled, act as if you are already the embodiment of success, and maintain a heart of generosity and service. This alignment with higher principles transforms power into a magnetic force, drawing opportunities, allies, and resources like bees to honey. Power rightly used clears paths, breaks down walls, and creates connections where none seemed possible. Remember that power is not a fleeting burst of energy but a constant, steady force. It is the daily conscious choice to affirm your worth, to declare your vision, and to move with unwavering confidence. Doubt and fear are the great saboteurs of this power. They whisper lies that weaken your resolve and dim your light. But the entrepreneur who stands firm, who speaks with boldness and acts with certainty, commands the unseen laws that govern success. This is the essence of mastery, to know that you hold within yourself the power to change your circumstances, to break through limitations, and to call forth the life you envision. Embrace this law with passion and discipline. Let every word you speak be a testament to your vision, and every action a reflection of your inner authority. In doing so, you become not just an entrepreneur but a creator, a leader, a force that moves the world. Resistance is the entrepreneur's greatest enemy disguised as a challenge. It is that invisible barrier that appears when things don't go as planned, when obstacles rise like mountains on the path to your dreams. But the law of non-resistance teaches a revolutionary truth. When you fight against the current, you only exhaust yourself and strengthen what you oppose. Instead, success comes to those who learn to flow with life's movements, who embrace setbacks not as defeat but as divine detours guiding them toward greater heights. Imagine the river of life, winding and turning, sometimes calm, sometimes wild. To resist the river's course is to struggle against the very energy that sustains you. Entrepreneurs who grasp this law understand that obstacles are not blocks but signposts, messages from the universe urging them to shift direction, to adjust their sails, to grow stronger. Each challenge is a call to adapt, to find new strategies, and to deepen their wisdom. Resistance stiffens the muscles of the mind and spirit, while non-resistance opens the heart and invites creative solutions. When you cease to fight, you open a space for grace to enter. It is in surrender, not defeat, that true power is born. Non-resistance does not mean passivity or giving up. Rather, it is an active, conscious choice to release the struggle and align with a higher flow. This law teaches that energy follows attention, so by focusing on resistance, you only fuel the very problems you wish to dissolve. Instead, when you embrace the present moment, accepting what is without judgment or fear, you shift your vibration and invite new possibilities to emerge. In practical terms, Non-resistance means greeting setbacks with curiosity and calm, asking, "What is this teaching me? How can I turn this challenge into an advantage?" This mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones. It frees the entrepreneur from the paralysis of frustration and empowers them to respond creatively and courageously. The universe rewards those who flow with its rhythms, rather than those who batter against them. Success is a dance, not a battle. A harmonious give and take that requires flexibility, patience, and trust. The entrepreneur who masters non-resistance carries an unshakable confidence rooted in the knowledge that life is unfolding perfectly, even if the timing and direction differ from their expectations. This trust is not passive hope but an active faith in the intelligence of the universe. By letting go of the need to control every detail, entrepreneurs open themselves to unexpected doors, miraculous connections, and solutions beyond their imagination. Resistance breeds frustration, impatience, and exhaustion. Non-resistance fosters peace, clarity, and sustained momentum. It is the gentle art of yielding that paradoxically brings power, the power to bend without breaking, to adapt without losing sight of the vision, and to persevere with joy rather than struggle. When you move with the currents of life, you harness a creative energy that propels you forward, transforming every trial into a triumph. In this flow, every setback becomes a sacred invitation to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. The entrepreneur who embraces non-resistance walks the path of least struggle and greatest success, guided by the invisible hand of divine wisdom. Gratitude and forgiveness are the twin keys that unlock the treasure chest of abundance and peace for every entrepreneur. These spiritual laws are not mere platitudes. They are the very foundation upon which success is built. When you cultivate a heart overflowing with gratitude, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you recognize the blessings already present in your life. This recognition shifts your energy, elevates your vibration, and opens channels for even greater blessings to flow effortlessly toward you. Every entrepreneur knows the weight of challenges, the long hours, and the sacrifices made in pursuit of dreams. Yet, it is the simple act of giving thanks for the smallest victories, the lessons learned through failures, the people who support you, that turns struggle into celebration. Gratitude is the alchemical force that transforms lack into plenty, limitation into opportunity. It is not waiting for success to arrive before being thankful. It is being thankful now, even amidst the storm, that magnetizes the very success you desire. Forgiveness walks hand in hand with gratitude, clearing the path for abundance to enter. Resentment, bitterness, and grudges act like heavy chains around the heart, blocking the free flow of energy and creativity. The entrepreneur who holds on to past hurts or perceived injustices unknowingly builds walls that limit their vision and cloud their judgment. Forgiveness is the courageous act of releasing these burdens, not for the sake of others but for your own freedom and empowerment. When you forgive, you reclaim your energy and refocus it on your goals. You clear mental clutter and emotional blocks that have stood between you and your highest potential. Forgiveness is not forgetting or condoning. It is choosing peace over pain, choosing light over darkness. It creates a fertile ground where gratitude can grow strong, and where your spirit can rise to meet the challenges of entrepreneurship with renewed vigor and clarity. Together, gratitude and forgiveness create a powerful cycle. Gratitude nurtures a positive mindset, making it easier to forgive and let go of what no longer serves you. Forgiveness, in turn, frees you to feel genuine gratitude for the present moment and all that it contains. This cycle lifts you above petty struggles and keeps your focus sharp on the possibilities ahead, rather than the wounds behind. Entrepreneurs who live by these laws become beacons of positivity, resilience, and inspiration. Their energy is contagious, attracting partnerships, clients, and opportunities with effortless grace. Gratitude amplifies the joy in every achievement, and forgiveness restores harmony in every relationship, building a foundation of trust and goodwill essential for long-term success. Remember, abundance is not just about money or material gain. It is the richness of spirit, the wealth of peace, and the fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with your highest truth. The law of gratitude and forgiveness teaches that when you give thanks sincerely and forgive fully, you invite an endless flow of blessings that nourish every aspect of your entrepreneurial journey. Let your heart be grateful for today and forgiving of yesterday, and watch how the universe responds by opening doors you never dreamed possible. In the rush of entrepreneurship, impatience often becomes the thief of progress. We want results now, instant confirmation that our efforts are bearing fruit. But the spiritual law of divine order reminds us that the universe operates on a perfect timetable, a rhythm far wiser and more precise than our hurried minds can grasp. Success is not about forcing outcomes or rushing the process. It is about planting seeds, nurturing growth, and trusting the invisible hands that orchestrate every detail with flawless precision. Every entrepreneur must learn to embrace this sacred trust in divine timing. There is a rhythm to success, a natural unfolding that cannot be hurried or manipulated. The universe, like a master conductor, leads the symphony of your life with perfect harmony. Your role is not to control every note but to play your part with patience, dedication, and unwavering faith. When you align your efforts with this divine order, you step into a powerful flow where obstacles soften, doors open at just the right moment, and your vision matures exactly as it should. This law teaches that every delay, every detour, and every moment of waiting is part of a greater plan designed for your highest good. What may seem like setbacks or slow progress are often divine pauses, times to prepare, to build resilience, and to cultivate the wisdom necessary for the next phase of your journey. Impatience clouds judgment and breeds frustration, but patience nurtures clarity and peace. The entrepreneur who trusts divine order knows that the harvest always comes in its own perfect time, and rushing the process only disturbs the natural growth. To live by the law of divine order is to cultivate faith in the unseen and trust that everything you desire is already making its way to you. It is an act of surrender, but not surrender to failure. Instead, surrender to the intelligence of the universe that moves in ways beyond human understanding. This trust does not mean passivity. It calls for inspired action aligned with your vision while releasing attachment to the timing and outcome. It is the balance between effort and ease, between doing and allowing. When you learn to trust divine order, you begin to notice how seemingly random events connect like puzzle pieces falling perfectly into place. Opportunities appear just when you need them. People enter your life with the exact resources or wisdom you require, and challenges transform into stepping stones. You no longer see your path as a battle against time, but as a sacred journey unfolding with grace and precision. This trust builds an unshakable confidence, a calm that steadies you through uncertainty. It frees you from the anxiety of forced results and allows you to enjoy the present moment, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Divine order teaches that success is a natural consequence of aligning your will with the universe's timing, releasing resistance, and moving forward with patience and persistence. Embracing this law means honoring the process, celebrating every small step, and resting in the assurance that your dreams will manifest in the perfect season. It invites you to dance with life's rhythms rather than battle against them, transforming your entrepreneurial journey into a harmonious, joyful adventure.